What if we told you 1978 gave us some of the catchiest songs ever, but half of them vanished like disco into the 80s? From Nick Gilder's Hot Child in the City to Steve Martin's hilariously bizarre King Tut, these forgotten one-hit wonders deserve another spin. Ready to rediscover some lost gems? Let's dive in. Hot Child in the City by Nick Gilder is a memorable hit from 1978. This energetic rock song reached number 1 on both the Canadian and United States charts. Despite its lively tune, the lyrics were inspired by a serious issue. Gilder wrote it after seeing young girls caught in prostitution on Hollywood Boulevard. He wanted to bring attention to their struggles while making it sound like an innocent pop song. It took 21 weeks to reach the top of the Billboard Hot 100, setting a record at the time. The song was part of the album City Nights and became a platinum record in the United States. Gilder, born in England and raised in Canada, had earlier success with Sweeney Todd. Gilder's hit ruled 1978, but what song dominated next? Let's explore. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
I don't know what I'd do without you, babe. Don't know where I'd be.
Kiss You All Over by Exile was a big hit in 1978, and it became their only major success in pop music. The song mixed rock and disco styles and stayed at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 chart for 4 weeks. Written by Mike Chapman and Nicky Chin, it was the first song Chapman created on a keyboard, giving it a unique sound.
I wanna kiss you all over.
Exile, originally a country band from Kentucky, found unexpected success with this song. Its romantic lyrics and catchy tune made it popular on the radio. Despite this success, they could not repeat it in pop music and later returned to country, where they had several number 1 hits in the 1980s. The song also appeared in movies like Happy Gilmore and Man on the Moon. Exile's hit faded from pop music. But what happened when a Bee Gees written song creates a timeless classic? Let's explore Samantha Sang's unforgettable Emotion. Emotion by Samantha Sang was a big hit in early 1978. Barry and Robin Gibb of the Bee Gees wrote the song, and it reached number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. It was originally meant for the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, but instead, Sang, an Australian singer, recorded it. The song became popular partly because Barry Gibb added his well-known falsetto to the background vocals. The lyrics tell the story of heartbreak, which connected with many listeners. This was Sang's only major hit, making her a classic example of a one-hit wonder. The song remained well-known, with Destiny's Child covering it in 2001. The Bee Gees also recorded their own version for a 2001 compilation album. Samantha Sang's heartfelt ballad touched emotions, but what happens when the beat picks up? Let's explore the next disco song. I Love the Nightlife by Alicia Bridges is a famous song from 1978 that became a big hit. This disco anthem reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was a favorite in dance clubs. Bridges wrote it with Susan Hutchison, and its catchy chorus and fast beat made it popular right away. Bridges, an American singer-songwriter, gave the song energy with her powerful voice and love for nightlife. The subtitle, Disco Round, highlights its dance style. Bridges originally wanted it to be an R&B song, but it became a disco classic. It also became popular in other countries, reaching the top 10 in several places. In the 1990s, its fame grew again when it appeared in the film The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Disco ruled the dance floors, but what happens when rock takes over? Let's explore the next hit. Because the Night by the Patti Smith Group is a well-known song from 1978. Written by Bruce Springsteen and Patti Smith, it reached number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 5 in the United Kingdom. Springsteen had difficulty making it fit his album, so he gave it to Smith through their producer, Jimmy Iovine. Smith added lyrics inspired by her long-distance relationship with Fred Sonic Smith, giving the song deep emotion. Its passionate words and strong rock melody connected with many, making it her most successful hit. It was part of her album Easter, which helped her gain wider recognition. Many artists have performed it, including 10,000 Maniacs, whose 1993 version also became popular. Smith's heartfelt lyrics made Because the Night's unforgettable. But what happens when love fills the air in a whole new way? Let's explore the next hit that brought romance to the dance floor.
And I don't know if you're illusion.
Love is in the Air by John Paul Young is a joyful song from 1978 that became his only major hit. Written by George Young and Harry Vanda, this disco track became famous worldwide, reaching number 5 on the UK singles chart and number 7 on the United States Billboard Hot 100.
Love is in the air, in the whisper of the tree.
Its catchy beats and romantic lyrics made it popular on dance floors around the world. The song was originally created for the German market, where electronic music was widely appreciated. John Paul Young's smooth voice and the song's uplifting melody helped it remain a classic. It gained renewed popularity after appearing in the 1992 film Strictly Ballroom and was performed at the closing ceremony of the 2000 Sydney Olympics. Fans of the Scottish football club Dundee United also sing it regularly. This romantic hit filled dance floors. But what soft rock gem made hearts melt that same year? Let's explore.
I can't hope that I'll hold you for long.
Magnet and Steel by Walter Egan is a memorable hit from 1978. This soft rock song reached number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 9 in Canada. Egan, an American musician, wrote the song about his feelings for Stevie Nicks of Fleetwood Mac.
You are a magnet, and I am steel.
Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham, also from Fleetwood Mac, provided background vocals, giving the track a unique sound. The song was part of Egan's second album, Not Shy, and was co-produced by Buckingham and Richard DeSchut. It remained on the American charts for 22 weeks, showing its popularity. Its smooth melody and heartfelt lyrics resonated with many listeners. Magnet and Steel appeared in films like Boogie Nights and Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo, keeping it well remembered. Egan's hit left a lasting impact. But what happens when a Bee Gees legend takes on a Beatles classic? Let's explore Robin Gibb's unforgettable take on Oh Darling.
You didn't need me anymore.
Robin Gibb's version of Oh Darling became a well-known one-hit wonder in 1978. Originally recorded by the Beatles for their Abbey Road album, Gibb's cover was included in the soundtrack for the film Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. His version reached number 15 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 22 on the Adult Contemporary chart. As a member of the Bee Gees, Gibb gave the song a fresh sound with his unique voice. The film soundtrack, produced by George Martin, included many Beatles covers by different artists. Although the movie did not do well, Gibb's song became popular on the radio. Its success showed his ability to stand out as a solo singer beyond the Bee Gees. Gibb's solo success was impressive, but what about another artist's breakthrough? Let's explore Chris Ria's heartfelt hit that touched many in 1978.
Save your tears.
Fool If You Think It's Over by Chris Ria is a well-known one-hit wonder from 1978. This soft rock song was his first single and became his only major success in the United States, reaching number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song gained even more popularity in Europe, where Ria built a strong music career. He wrote it about his younger sister's heartbreak, expressing the deep emotions of teenage love. Its smooth melody and heartfelt lyrics made it a favorite on the radio. Produced by Gus Dudgeon, who worked with Elton John, the track features Ria on keyboards instead of his usual guitar. The song earned him a Grammy nomination for Best New Artist in 1979. But was Chris Ria the only artist to capture deep emotions in 1978? Let's explore another heartfelt ballad that left a lasting impact. I Will Still Love You by Stone Bolt is a beautiful song from 1978 that became their biggest hit. This soft rock ballad reached number 29 on the Billboard Hot 100 and won over listeners with its heartfelt lyrics and calming melody. The song expresses deep and lasting love with words that promise commitment no matter what challenges arise. Stone Bolt, a Canadian band, gained widespread attention through this single. Their smooth harmonies and gentle instrumentals made the song even more emotional and memorable. I Will Still Love You was part of the band's self-titled debut album, which helped them gain recognition in the music world. The song remains a cherished piece of soft rock history, touching hearts for generations. Stone Bolt's heartfelt ballad captured lasting love. But what other 1978 soft rock hit touched hearts just as deeply? Let's explore it next.
Walk together, open forever.
Falling by LeBlanc and Carr is a well-known song from 1978 that became their only big hit. This soft rock track reached number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 11 on the Adult Contemporary chart. Written by Lenny LeBlanc and Eddie Struzik, it has smooth harmonies and a gentle melody that touched many hearts. LeBlanc and Carr, a duo made up of Lenny LeBlanc and Pete Carr, included Falling in their album Midnight Light. The song stayed on the American charts for 28 weeks, showing its popularity. Their first tour was with Lynyrd Skynyrd on the Street Survivors Tour, which ended in a tragic plane crash. Despite releasing more music, Falling remained their biggest success. LeBlanc and Carr delivered a heartfelt ballad, but what happens when the energy shifts to a fiery disco groove? Let's explore Foxy's Get Off. Get Off by Foxy is a lively disco song from 1978 that became a big hit. It reached number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 and stayed at the top of the Billboard Hot Soul Singles chart for 2 weeks. Written by Carl Driggs and Ish Ledesma, the song is known for its catchy ooh-wah, ooh-wah chant. Ledesma created Get Off after a club owner in California threatened to throw the band into the bay if they continued their chants. Despite this, the song became successful and was included in their album of the same name. Foxy, a Miami-based band with Cuban roots, brought a unique sound, and the girl group Wildflower provided background vocals, adding energy to the track. Threats didn't stop Foxy's hit. What happens when Eruption reinvents a classic? Let's find out. Eruption's version of I Can't Stand the Rain became a big hit in 1978. The song was first recorded by Ann Peebles in 1973, but Eruption turned it into a disco track with a fresh, energetic sound. Precious Wilson's strong voice and the song's upbeat rhythm made it popular in dance clubs. It reached number 18 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 5 on the UK singles chart. Eruption, a British disco, R&B, and soul band, was discovered by Frank Farian, the producer of Boney M. The song appeared on their self-titled debut album, bringing them international attention. Although they released more music, nothing matched the impact of this hit, making it their most memorable song. Eruption lit up the dance floor. What disco anthem comes next? Let's explore. Thank God It's Friday by Love and Kisses is a lively disco song from 1978. It was the theme for the movie with the same title and reached number 22 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. European composer Alec R. Konstantinos wrote the song, capturing the excitement of the weekend and the joy of dancing.
Thank God it's Friday.
Love and Kisses was a studio group put together by Konstantinos, featuring multiple male and female singers. The song's catchy chorus and energetic beat made it a favorite in dance clubs. Even though the movie did not do well, the soundtrack, including this song, became very popular. It also reached the top of the Billboard disco charts, and the phrase, "Thank God It's Friday," became widely used in the United States. The disco fever was unstoppable. But what happens when comedy meets music? Let's explore a hilarious hit from 1978 that took everyone by surprise.
Now when he was a young man, he never thought he'd see.
King Tut by Steve Martin and the Toot Uncommons is a funny song from 1978 that became a one-hit wonder. Comedian Steve Martin performed this novelty song, which reached number 17 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. It was inspired by the Treasures of Tutankhamun exhibit that traveled across the United States from 1976 to 1979. Martin introduced the song on Saturday Night Live on April 22, 1978, and it became an instant hit. The Toot Uncommons, who played the music, were actually members of the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
People stand in line to see the boy King Tut.
The song humorously describes the Egyptian pharaoh Tutankhamun, with Martin's performance making it even more entertaining. King Tut appeared on his comedy album, A Wild and Crazy Guy, which sold over 2 million copies. These 15 forgotten one-hit wonders from 1978 may have faded from the charts, but their impact still lingers. Which of these songs brought back the most memories for you? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into music history.